Okay, my box didn't fare too well, but hopefully everything inside is safe. Ooh, they taped my nibs. My nibs. Why did they do it this way? I got lammy nib, fine, because I have a lammy. Got the Conklin nib, hopefully it works. And that is for the pen I bought. There's the top. More. What's our sticker? I've had this sticker cut quite a bit. Okay. And packed by Anita. I just threw in some reds I was curious about. Red Dragon, Kickstart My Heart by Private Reserve, and Hawthorne Scarlet. That one's kind of orangey. We'll see what these look like. And look how tiny. Pretty color. You can kind of tell what it is. Ooh, shiny. Oh, so tiny. So tiny it does not fit. Oh boy. Look how pretty that color. Oh, you can't even tell. It's lighter than the color is that I see. The camera makes it darker. It's paler teal. It's like a teal. It's definitely not a blue. And the teal is lovely. Screws. Takes a little bit of fussy. Comes the cartridge. Kaweco nib and fine. It's pretty tiny. Oops. Ooh, nice and just wants to come out. Is it number 5 nib? Nice and straight. Look at that. I'm gonna have fun with that. Good length. It's a little small. Oh, but there's a, I mean, you can see it right there. So it's a curve. My hands did find it. I'm still gonna end up covered in ink, but feels really nice. Itty bitty. Oh, let's, there we go. And just like with all my other Kawecos, but the only kind they had is, I would have gotten the silver one, but they just had the raw bronze. Ooh, it's tight. So I know it doesn't go on this. Yeah. I don't want to scratch that. Come on. Good, didn't. Look how tiny. try it out. I don't know what ink, but it's very teal. Again, like this looks kind of right. No, it's a little darker on the screen. It's like this is darker. This looks almost. I don't know why that teal isn't showing up. But it was a really good sale. Let me see if I can adjust the color. I don't think I can. And there it is. Kaweco Liliput in fine. Oh, and just to compare, my current monster. And there's another one in there. Twisby. I mean, there's Kaweco art. Actually, what size nib is this? I wonder. I have a feeling this fits in that. Too bad I didn't think of getting another size. So think about it. I think for Kaweco, I have a medium, but I don't have broad or stub, that kind of thing. So I tend to try them out on. I don't know if you're curious. I think this is a full 6. Yeah. Look at that's gigantic. That's fun. And if you're curious. Now, yeah, I'm not, do I like the Omniflex? I don't know. I don't know. So that's why I got this. Ooh, sticker stuck to it. Oh my goodness. There it is. Right there it says F. I don't know if you can see that. Almost. So we're gonna, I will say it is a fire hose, but it's hard to control. So we'll try it on a fine. We'll try that in a bit. But it is massive. But I made a little case for it. Out of scraps even. Not much, not a great case, but you know. But again, if you're curious, they're about the same size. I currently use this as a sewing kit. Nice. It's got like the old logo. I'm kind of sad it didn't come with a sticker. It didn't come with a booklet either. Okay, so this nib is for this. My only real lammy. It was really, really cheap. So my nails were, I don't have the little silicone, you know, thing to grab it with, but I think my nails are reasonably soft. Ooh. Ooh. Did it. Not very pretty. Ooh. Look at that. Probably didn't even open it. I don't know why I'm trying to do this without scissors. At least that's not rolling. So I just wiped this down off camera. Ooh, simple. Lines up pretty well. Kinda. That's a nice nib swap. Now I gotta put that somewhere safe. I think I have a container somewhere. I have not figured out where expensive nibs live, because I have a couple nibs that I need to keep track of now. But yeah, that's for the lammy. So I get to ink up the lammy. I get to ink up this guy. Well, I mean, he's inked up, but swapping the nib's going to be messy. But I don't think I filled him all the way. He's a beast compared to what I'm used to. Yeah, there's a lot of ink in there. And I think it's still private reserve. So I'll probably put on a glove and remove this with a glove. Then probably store it upside down for a little while so everything can move around. And I don't know what color that's gonna go in this guy. He's pretty pretty. But I have enough empty Kaweco cartridges. That's a little too high. That's still a little too high. Get it right under. And that says Kaweco. No, Germany. Germany there. Germany there. And the symbol. Oh, since 1883. That's funny. They always look so pretty. So I'm excited to try these nibs. Ooh. Yeah. Excited to try these. I'm gonna find a safe spot for this guy. Okay, since I'm glutton for punishment, can't find my box of gloves, but I still had one next to my Warhammer stuff. Nice and easy. It is going to be messy. Ooh. We're going to wipe that off. Okay. I don't think I need this because there are spots on that that are not covered in ink. And I didn't even try this on a piece of paper. I got a good notebook over here. Magazine. At least it doesn't scratch. Usually I crank it down till it's even with that. Oh, it is dark. And you really gotta push pretty hard. So I'm gonna let that rest. And this thing. Neat, but I want a finer. I mean, there's not enough flex in it to give people what they want, so. But I kind of knew that. We're gonna let that rest. Okay, so I've done a lot of nib swaps. So we've got the Conklin 1898. I forgot the colorway for the pen already. Swapped out the Omniflex with a normal Conklin Fine. It's also got an ink cartridge of J. Urban Blue Diminuate. Which isn't, you know, an overly awesome ink, but the nib is lovely and it's still very wet. So I'm pretty impressed. I'm glad I got it. Nib feels lovely. Nib feels lovely. Still, the pen is huge, but I'm getting used to it. And that's going to serve as a stopper from everybody else. Next, Lamy. Since I couldn't find the one empty cartridge I had for it, the swap was pretty easy. Let it sit for a couple hours and boom. Lovely. A little more feedback than the Conklin, but typical of Lamy. Just a tiny, it's like, and I hate feedback, so nothing about this makes me not want to use this pen, and I love this size fine. Ink, because I think the ink is a Lamy blue black, and I'm like, that is not blue black. But I do like that teal, because it's getting darker as we speak. But yep, that's a win. I swapped this nib a while back. I got this nib at the Boston Pen Show. What's it full of? I honestly don't even remember. I think it's still the Diamine Vibe, but now this is the Fine Flex. Look at those. Makes it a very wet pen. And there is definitely line variation, but you know, I'm probably flexing it a little too much. Also very wet, and I can see the Vibe already doing something, because Vibe is just an amazing ink. Just an amazing ink. It's like it goes down blue, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but I mean, if you can, you're lucky, but its sheen is this neon pink, especially with this wet, and this nib is super wet. I mean, I'm going to go back to the journaler because I can put this in another Esterbrook if I get one that uses a size 6. But again, you know, it's lovely, lovely. And on to the new pen. I've always wanted a Lilliput. It looks amazing in the hand. Took it a really long time, and I still don't even know if it's gonna pop out right. But again, it's a beautiful pen, but let's see if it'll write now. So there is lots of feedback, almost the way I don't like Twisbees. But at least it writes. I mean, I had cleaned the nib, put ink in it. Oop, I think there's a bird at my window, but we'll try to, there he goes. I'm gonna get the tuning kit from Goulet and see if I can fix that. But just parts of the tuning kit. I'm gonna get the eye loop from Amazon because it's, instead of $30, I can get it for like $13. Because 2 times, what, 2.0? I don't even know. Because plus 2, this is not strong enough to see that. Just see the very, but I mean, the ink flow is nice. If this was a medium, I would feel it's too much. I think once tuned, it'd be lovely. And I was digging through my other nibs, and I do have a Twisby 1.1 stub. So maybe I'll do some experiments with that. Also, the blue, the default blue, it's just not anything to write home about. I will say this does not want to, it's like it won't, it's not a secure fit, I want to say. It's secure enough where it won't fall out, I think, but, and look, as I write, I don't know if you can see that, but it's gathering. It's like, again, I don't think you can see it, but I can see it, where there's like stuff. So it's got to be scraping the paper at the same time. So definitely something off balance. I mean, I can kind of see something with the bare eye because I'm generally nearsighted, though I'm starting to lose that ability. But, you know, I can see stuff in there. So maybe with the tuning kit, it's either it'll work or I'll ruin it, and then I just have to get a new nib for it. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a cartridge nib where the whole nib housing comes out. But I think once I tune this, it'll be nicer. And it's a relatively dry writer. Actually, I can see that it's coming out. I'll secure that later, but yeah, I mean, this could become my favorite if I tune it. But I've got a lot of favorite pens right now, so that's it. I think that's the end of today's story. So thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me. I say all of my pens are beautiful no matter what. Even the old ones that I bought 15, 20 years ago, no names, falling apart, they're awesome. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.